I want you to look into the mirror and be honest with yourself for a second. Are you happy with the way that you look? With the way that you act? With the situation that you are in? Are you comfortable with the way things have been and the direction that things are going towards? If you are not, then it's time for you to face reality. Many of us have become complacent with our lives, and we do not have any kind of motivation or urge to change the way that we are living. You know that the way that you are living isn't healthy, neither physically or mentally. You know the things that you are doing are not bringing you any closer to your goals, are not steering you towards the right path. You know these things, yet you do not take action. And the reason is because there is no sense of urgency. Procrastination is the worst personality type that a human being can have. But it's funny how no one becomes a procrastinator the day before an exam is due. All of a sudden, now we have this sense of urgency and this motivation to get the work done. The reason is because we know that there are consequences to our actions. If we do not submit this assignment or this exam on time, then we will fail. And that failure will have great significance on our overall grade. We know that there are severe consequences for our actions when it comes to those type of situations. But when it comes to things that do not have a specific deadline, we do not feel this sense of urgency, which is why many of us are so complacent in our lives. People that are unfit or overweight know that they are overweight, and they know that they need to change the way that they are living. They know that they need to track their calories or eat healthy or cut down. They know they need to get to the gym and start working out. They know they need to do these things, and they know exactly how to do it and why they should do it, but yet they did not take the action. They did not actually end up doing it. Why? Because they are so comfortable in the way that they are, and they do not have that stress, they do not have that urgency to be able to take action. But if you were to tell that same person that they only had a couple months to live due to the health risks of being overweight, then I promise you that sense of urgency will come, and they will try their best to lose as much weight as they can so that they can live longer. You do not need a doctor's note telling you that you only have a few months left for you to take action, for you to start being serious and taking yourself seriously. That sense of urgency should be something that we all should have and that we should all implement into our lives. If the situation that you are in is something that you are not happy about, that you are not content with, then do something about it. Stop waiting for something to happen. Stop becoming so delusional to the point where you don't even want to acknowledge the fact that these problems exist. A lot of us purposely and intentionally make ourselves become blind to the fact that we are in these type of situations or predicaments, just so that we do not have to face the facts. But ignoring it will not make it go away. In fact, it will actually make it worse, and it will make the problems larger than they originally were. So it's time for you to take action, to lock in and be serious. You know exactly what you need to do. There's no more research that needs to be done. There's no more knowledge that needs to be obtained. You know the steps that has to be done. You know exactly what it is that you need to do, but yet you refuse to do them. You need to change this mindset. You need to change this way of thinking, and you have to just take action. Doesn't matter how many times you fail or how many times it goes wrong or how many times you feel like you want to give up. It isn't about that. It's about actually going forward and moving forward. Because I would rather fail at doing something than be successful at doing nothing. And it's time for you to face the reality that you refuse to accept. I hope this helps.